All right, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Monday, the July 24th update call. First of all, guys, sorry about my camera. I come and get on here a few minutes ago, and I got the same thing. It's asked me to do an upload, and I'm scared to doing it. An update rather, not an upload, and I'm scared to do it. It may lock me out, and I will not be able to be on the call. So we're just going to go without the camera. I apologize about that. Anyway, welcome. It's July 24th, Monday morning, Monday at 11 o'clock. 2 o'clock New York time, 11 o'clock Las Vegas time. I think I'm still almost probably getting over the weekend, but welcome in reference to the company update call. Guys, first of all, I got to take my hats off to all of those that hung in on this last Friday to Saturday 24-hour marathon. That was most probably the biggest gift we had of all. I mean, seriously. From whether it was from South Africa to Australia to the UK to any part of the world where you was from, the guys that stayed for 24 hours, absolutely mind-blowing and so welcome was just unbelievable. So I want to especially thank you. The second thanks I want to do, which is just, I'm going to be honest with you, it brought me to tears. The amount of you that have won in competitions and then said pay it forward, it's just been great, and I really appreciate what you're doing. So let me go through a couple of the numbers. There's going to be some changes right now, so please make sure you're aware of them. So we were going to get together on Wednesday to kind of go through all of the numbers. So we're going to change that to Saturday. Why? Well, there's two reasons. Number one, we always get more people on our Saturday morning call. And number two, there's a lot of work to be done. And we give everybody off today, turn to take the extra day off because they deserved it. They worked all week, even though Justin and a couple of us are still doing things. But guys, so we're going to be doing Saturday update with everything in there. The grand finale spin-off is also still open. There's about another 22, I think it is. Last we looked, 22, 23 people that have still got a spin-off in the grand finale spin-off. So we're going to email them out to make sure they're aware they need to go on a spin-off. So because of that, because of the amount of work we got to do and put everything together, and the last thing, which is the amount of money that's on hold. Now, overall, guys, I told everybody from the get-go, if we could get $1, we're $1 ahead. I must admit, I'm a little disappointed on the amount of money we've raised so far. The one I'm disappointed about most is PayPal. PayPal is just, I don't know how to say it. I'm going to have to just be me. It's a crook. Somebody made $1 donation. There was 52 cents taken in fees. 52 cents taken in fees. Just shocks me, surprised me. We've already got a call into them to find out, as a non-profit, aren't we able to get any better rates? So we're going to see what we can do there. And there are a terrific amount of people that are, when I say terrific, it's most probably 20 people, I would guess, maybe more, that are on hold on their funds. The funds haven't been released yet, and they're saying they could be a while. Those of you that participated and made a donation, thank you so much. There is a lot of people that I would have thought would have had the opportunity to do so, and they didn't. So because it could have been a internet connection or something, we are going to put a donation link inside the CRC Center and leave the link open for donations until Friday night. That's this upcoming Friday. We've already had a couple of donations come in this morning from people that weren't able to get through on Saturday or even Friday. So we're not sure exactly what happened. One particular person was from Nigeria and it wasn't able to make the payment. So they needed to get a special card or some form of a different pay system to make it happen. The other one is the product people, the people that come in for the product to make their donations. They had 250 people to get online or pay $250 for donations. And at the moment, we haven't got any of those donations coming either. So we are still looking. Now, the individuals that done the donations to participate, that was great. I think we've had a couple of people from the non-profits as well. And of course, a lot of other people that have done it. But overall, the donations amount is not as large as we hoped, but I'm not going to give out a number yet because I daren't, just in case some of the ones what are on hold get rejected or something. And there's a little pattern we've noticed in these ones what are on hold. So we're going to have to hang in a little bit longer. We are, I mean, absolutely astonished again about the people that participated, and we've come up with some titles and we come up with some other goodies that we're going to do. We most probably going to share them with you on Wednesday as well, so you know. Guys, I mean, I can't tell you any more than just let you know that we've had nothing but overwhelming response. We've got our BBC contact has requested the copies. We've been working yesterday and even Saturday afternoon, while some of you may have been getting some sleep. We started cutting the videos down, 24 hours, cutting it down into two hours for the games and 2 hours for the speakers. And then out of that, 4 hours of videos, we're going to cut down to about a 90-minute reel. So BBC has requested that, and they've requested to do an interview with us. So that is extremely positive. That's most probably the most positive thing out of the whole of the event. Of course, we've had most probably, as of this morning, we had about 25 emails that have come in from different people. A couple of people that I've known from the UN congratulated us, saying about it was a wonderful job what we done, and they knew we had a couple of hiccups, but overall for 24 hours it went off pretty well. The thank yous go out to Justin and Paul as well for them handling the back end, and Paul putting the games on, and of course a special thanks out to Graham, Simon Says. So I don't think we'll ever forget that one. So that was pretty good. So guys, overall, we had a very, very successful first marathon. I think just because the way I am, we're not going to wait for 12 months. I think there's a great opportunity to take this and grow on this and do this for other organizations. I'm not sure if we'll do 24 hours, but possibly we could do a couple of 12-hour marathons for existing foundations out there, people that are, you know, got a large following. We've got a track record now that we can show what we can do, and it's an introductory to Avazoo for them, so it's pretty exciting. The Spanish community, thanks to Elias for everything you've done, doing what you needed to do. But guys, we just got a lot of work to do, checking and double checking, and emails coming in still and saying pay it forward, and other people saying you know, they missed the word, and it's a real hard, tough decision what to do. We know some of you were on the call we know you were on the call because we saw you on there, but then you missed a couple of words. And of course, if we do it for one, we got to do it for everybody else. So we got that decision up to Gigi right now. He's going to make that decision, not us. So that's a good one. Apart from that, guys, like I say, it was really, really very special. The only thing we're going to do is take from Wednesday and change that to Saturday for all the announcements, just to give us enough time to get it right. We've extended the donations, so we've got a link we're going to be putting into the CRC. Please share that with anybody out there. I shared it this morning with a couple of friends in the UK. Both of them made donations. I put the video on there of what it's about, and it's pretty exciting. Like I say, the only downside was that we most probably, by having a dollar donation, really hurt us. We had a lot of people that, you know, done the dollar, and, you know, maybe that's really what's caused the biggest problem is, A, we only get that 48 cents out of it, but more to the point is it was an option that people could take the easy way out. And some of the people we see here and names we see, you know, they've made a dollar donation, and that is most probably a struggle for some people in some parts of the world. But in other parts of the world, it's most probably, you know, they were just relying on all the free coupons. We've got a great learning curve out of this for the future and how to do it. So we certainly will make that happen. That, like I say, the game is still open. If you have not had your grand finally spin-off yet, you still got, I think it was 22 people last we looked, 22, 23 people have still got a spin-off in there. And additionally, guys, we got to make sure all of these donations are verified. So that's really it for you today. I'm going to go back and carry on doing paperwork and assigning titles to some of you that had done a great job. Please make sure you go in and vote. on the voting side. It's in the CRC, so you can vote in there. The tickets are still available. We're extended that now until Friday night because of the donation. So anybody who still wants the ticket, they can still go and get that $20 ticket up until Friday night. And then, of course, that cuts off at midnight, which will give us then Saturday to finalize everything and get it done. But we wish we had more information for you. But seriously, we had to give some of the guys off. Some of the guys had worked. I know some of you are up 24 hours, but some of the guys here had slept 6-7 hours in 3 days. So it was pretty crazy for them guys. And of course, finishing Saturday morning, then they couldn't get to sleep. So they really didn't get to sleep till last night. So anyway, bottom line is very, very proud, very excited for everybody what we've done. Definitely can hold our heads up that we done a 24-hour marathon to raise money. We definitely got money to send out to them. So we'll have that voting system up as well. We'll put that up. I was hoping to get it up on Sunday, but because of some of the other issues, we have held back right now posting it. I think it's going to go up tomorrow, and then it allowed the voting for the non-profits. But we really wanted to put it up at the same time as we could say how much money was there. But again, we don't know that number at the moment, and we'll still be having donations coming in this week. Hopefully they'll be a little bit larger. So great job, though. Seriously, something I will never forget as long as I live. There's a lot of people talking about us, so that's really, really positive. If any of you have got any contacts now with news outlets or things of that nature, this is the time to share this with them to let them know, because we built the credibility that we needed to do. Disappointed a lot in some of the people that promised that they would kind of come on, and unfortunately they used the how do I word this? Got to be careful. They used the fact that we weren't ready on Tuesday because of all the websites went down and they got delayed. So it's definitely disappointing a little bit on some of the people that had promised to come on and talk. But I think we had a good overall group of individuals. There was a lot of people who enjoyed meeting Gigi. And of course, that was done early hours of the morning. Same with Black Tie first time around, which created some of the people during the day that weren't willing or wanting or able to even stay up. So with this new, when it's cut down to 2 hours, people will see that. So I think that's going to help everybody there. We've also got a podcast group that is connected to iHeartRadio that unfortunately couldn't put it off. And they did tell us beginning of the week they weren't able to put it off, but they also now want to see what we can do about doing something on iHeartRadio. So overall, guys, very promising. But I think most probably the one thing that everybody's got to be proud of is what everybody done. You know, to hang in there, it was fun. There is definitely, everybody gets their own sense of humor. I just think Monster Mash was one of the funniest parts, and of course Simon Says with people doing things, and it was just a great all night, all event, all day, just to participate with our brothers and sisters. So guys, really, really want to thank you for all of that. And of course, we're going to put the donation link up. So please spread that donation link with people, see what we can do to get other further donations. And again, what we're going to do is take from Wednesday and do a Wednesday call. It won't be a distributor call. It'll just be the normal Wednesday call where we'll be updating you on some of the stuff. We'll be hopefully getting to the stage to assign some titles and names to some of the people. And we're still working out on the list exactly who was on 24 hours, 23 hours, 22 hours, 20 hours. So the top for 20, if you was on 20 hours or more, we're going to recognize you for that. And of course, we're reaching out to some of these people that had the talking spots to get their donations in because they didn't bring in the people. So we got to follow up with all them to make sure that's done. So we got our hands full for the next day or two, but I am looking forward to Saturday so we can get a final number. It's not tens of thousands, guys. We're most probably talking at a rough guess at the moment, somewhere around $2,500. Again, it's not a lot, but it's something. And I did say to people, whether it's $1 or $100, it doesn't matter. It's something more than they had beforehand. So, we'll see what happens over the next couple of days. We're going to do a couple of different things to see if we can get some business sponsors in as well. But again, a lot of it, we only had 3 actual donations from the whole of Africa, from Kenya, Nigeria, throughout the whole of Africa. We only had 3. And of course, that hurt us because we know that's a big marketplace for us, and they weren't able to make their payment into PayPal. So again, another learning curve to try and figure out exactly what to do for something bigger and better in the future. But guys, I got to tell you, I will never forget you. Never, ever, ever will I forget that 24 hours. That went down so well with so many people. You guys staying on the call, and people going back and donating a second time and a third time just to get onto the board. God bless you. I mean, seriously, guys, you are an absolute wonder. You're just fantastic. So again, overall, guys, we cannot complain. You know, we had a great time, and we haven't got the results yet, so we still got a couple of more days. But guys, I couldn't be any more prouder and thankful for all of you. So that's your update call. It's a quick one today. I would think by now you're most probably sick of even listening to my voice. Even though you haven't got a camera on today, but 24 hours of putting up with me, that was, you know, I think I was marking it down every time I got up the seat and walked away and to go to the bathroom, and I had 5, and I think I may have missed one. So I got up and walked away from the computer maybe 6 times throughout the whole 24 hours. And I know a lot of you was doing the same. So it is challenging to try and keep people on point, motivated, and thanks to Justin and Paul and some other people that participated, it certainly made it a lot easier. So guys, great job. Really am proud of you. Thanks, Elias. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, everybody. I mean, everybody from John McKenzie down to, Richard. The names just go on, and we'll recognize everybody on Saturday, so they can do that. And some of the products that was on there, guys, were just, you know, great. I mean, obviously, it'd be great one day when we can get a lot of money from Avazoo, that we can start getting some of that product and get it out to help people around the world. So it's all good. It's all good. God's got us. So guys, please spread the word. Continue to be in the CRC. I'm going to come up with some promotions on Wednesday for you as well to help kick it in. We will be doing the coupons, obviously, to get them out to you to make sure that happens. But like I say, guys, just an awesome job. My parents, who are 88 and 89, I think 88 and 89, forgive me, especially if they're listening, they sat and watched us for over 12 hours. Wow, that just gives you an example of what we done. So we had people literally from all over the world that were coming in. So there were a lot of people in and out. So pretty cool. I know a couple of celebrities did come in and watch. That has helped us tremendously with the credibility, because we said we were going to do it, and we've done it. Now, once we get the money issued out to these people, it doesn't really matter the amount. It's the amount that, you know, we got them something. So bottom line is that I'll have more credibility. So guys, so proud of you all. Thank you very much. And I will see you on Wednesday. It will be at 4 o'clock. No distributor call in the morning. We will be getting some emails out to some of you, and we will be asking some of you to come on the call on Saturday. We really want you to have to do that. And we will be using the game, guys. The game site, what you've used, we will be using that for other features, some free entries and stuff. So again, just me, some of you playing some of the games, and just different parts from South Africa to Australia to all over, which is mind-blowing. So thank you, guys. So proud of you. Have a great couple of days. We'll see you Wednesday, and we'll be working diligently to get everything cleaned up. And then as soon as we can get this week out of the way, we can then start laying out and getting this advertisement rolling. It is rolling now, so keep an eye. If you see a posting on Facebook or something, make sure you make a remark. That will be really helpful, because it will create it. Always try to share it and a comment, because it does take the Facebook algorithms and it does increase it. So thanks, guys. God bless to all of you. See you Wednesday, 4 o'clock. Very proud, especially you guys that went back and continued donating. You know, Elias and Julie and Dennis and Kirk, just keep going back. Just because you've done what you've done, it just shows the kind of passion you guys are and how your hearts are. So again, thank you so much, and we'll see you on Wednesday. God bless to all of you. Have a great couple of days. See you Wednesday.